and welcome back. What we're going to do today is show you how to create a meal plan. One of my favorite quotes is preparation decreases temptation. If you have your meals planned for the week and your snacks planned for the week, it takes away tons of temptation in your life. Now, meal plans are so important, and when people come in to see me, I make sure that I write customized meal plans for them. Each person is different according to your height, your weight, what your basal metabolic rate is. We'll get to that later. So a meal plan, if you think about what you eat in a week, you usually don't eat 7 different breakfasts, right? Well, I don't. So what I do for my meal plans is I figure out breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What am I going to do for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? And obviously I have to figure out 7 days of meals. It doesn't have to be 7 different meals. So what I do is I make sure that I do different meals for the days, and then people can figure out which ones they're going to eat. So you do get a little bit of freedom, which is nice. So what you do also is don't forget to create a grocery list. Don't just take your meal plan with you without breaking down what are you going to need for each recipe, for each thing that you look at. It's also important to work in. For women, you should be eating 5 small meals a day. So your breakfast and then your snack, and lunch, snack, and dinner. If you're not hungry after dinner, you don't need to eat. For men, you need to eat 6 small meals. So not only do you have to do your 3 main meals, but you have to figure out your snacks. Healthy snacks that are portioned is very important to work into your meal plan. It helps so much when you're looking at your day. Now, on average, when I talk about the basal metabolic rate, most people fit into a category between 1,200 and 600 calories a day to be able to lose weight. Again, depending on your height, is huge. So when you're thinking of your meal plans, put together something that is about, I'd say, 1,500 calories a day. Then if you're working out, you're going to create a deficit, which is awesome. But meal planning is so important. The great thing I like is I write customized meal plans for people, and they're always so grateful because they just say, okay, now I know what to eat. But you can do this. You are going to get a downloadable sample of a meal plan. So check your inbox, make sure you're checking your junk because we don't want it to go there, and you can look at a sample meal plan. Preparation decreases temptation. Remember that and get planning. Thanks very much and have a great day. On another note, when you're creating your meal plans, get out some healthy cookbooks, go through the recipes, and go start planning from there. Now, for your 3 main meals, make sure that you're having a carbohydrate and a protein in there. And for some people, you say carbohydrate and they only think bread, grain, beans, stuff like that. No, that's your vegetables as well. That's fruits as well. So in your meals, make sure you're pairing a protein with a carbohydrate. And if you're not a very active person, it's better to have your grains or your breads at lunchtime. And then at dinner, make sure your main carbohydrates are vegetables and then protein. It's a great tip. It will help you out, and I hope it does. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.